Hi, I'm Yared.
Marco Molina.
I'm Chud.
And we're Palette.
Chew on this!
In this first sprint, we created a visual roadmap and wireframing prototype of our restaurant menu database food rating app.
So here are 2 examples of what the app can look like in the future. And show of hands, who likes the red one more, please? All right. How about the more bougie one? I'm gonna go more into detail of how each slide came to be, but I like to say that I didn't start as a graphic designer. I know Ryan quoted as a joke. I like you to, it takes time and meticulous to do to quote Steve Jobs, design is not how it looks, but also how it works. So think about how craftsmanship and all that shit. Anyways, this one, I felt like it was bold, packed, and a raw sensation. Meanwhile, this one is, like I said, more bougie, it's more smooth and elegant. Definitely for users who want an elegant solution to their problems. The challenge that I faced was, first of all, yes, it takes a lot of effort and meticulous eyesight. You have to pick the colors, how it feels, what the users, because I wanted them to feel the app but also enjoy their food as well. In years, once you get an account, straightforward, username and password, and you sign up, and both the logos.
So the first thing we did was make a roadmap. A roadmap is basically a rough visual representation of what the prototype would look like. So each square represents an individual screenshot we're going to make. This is very helpful to us, one, because we can see how the app works for the user experience, but also as a means of distributing labor amongst the 3 of us. It's very simple.
I personally was very invested in creating great user experience and designing wireframes that will show how users navigate through the app. So we want users, once first entering the restaurant, to open the app, select the restaurant by clicking on it, and be using geolocation to be shown a list of restaurants most relevant to their search. Once they select their restaurant, we want them to be transported to a menu page, which has a drop-down menu of food categories offered by the restaurant and additional information provided. Once they select the food category, users will be shown for each individual dish ratings, as well as an uploaded image by the restaurant. Ratings, I forgot to mention, will be by users of the app, aka foodies. Users also have the option to swipe through unbiased pictures of the app, also taken by foodies. Foodies, in addition to regular diners, will have the My Meal page option. The My Meal page option allows them to input their own ratings as well as an unbiased photo of their individual dish that they ordered.
So here's a look at kind of the picture taking process. So a simple camera option and then a confirmation page, which allows you to either use the photo or retake the photo if you're unhappy. Then foodies, our super users, will be taken back to their My Meal page where they can see a complete listing of their meal. You can see the pictures they've taken, and from there they can individually rate each dish. After that, they can choose to share with their friends on social media, or finish their meal, or share their complete meal via social media. So now we have time for a demonstration. Marco and Yared, will you please hand out the cookies?
Yes.
So what's going to happen? What's going to happen is we're going to hand each of you a Oreo cookie as well as a Chips Ahoy cookie. And in the Slack chat, I'm going to put a survey for you guys to do in the general chat.
Are we allowed to eat our cookies?
Yes. And you don't have to take a picture. So basically what the survey is going to ask you is to rate both the Oreo and the Chips Ahoy cookie on a scale of 1 through 5 stars. And it's also going to ask you what you think of our name, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but we changed our spelling since last time because we got some feedback that it was confusing.
You changed the spelling?
We changed the spelling since last time because people told us it was kind of confusing.
Where's the survey?
I put it in general.
What is it, general?
General.
I did not. I thought Slack chat. What?
the red one that
What's
says
the
palette
design?
with the design. on
Oh,
the red one.
interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you for the feedback.
I.
Hey guys, your attention real fast. So as you eat, I can show you in real time how the palette app works. So your responses are starting to trickle in. And basically how it works is I created an algorithm to take basically an average of the different reviews that you guys have put, and you can create the Oreo palette score and the Chips Ahoy score, which will be portrayed to future viewers. So right now there's an average of 3.3, 2.9, and it changes constantly. That's how the app grows. It changes with the more reviews you count.
All right, thank you for your time, everyone. And a big shout out to Kevin and Emily for their resources. Couldn't have done it without you guys. We're Khaled. And
What's good when you look in? Any questions? Thank you. Shelby.
What was the most surprising thing about creating this app and creating the business plan?
The most surprising aspect about our work.
the fact that it's a play on words between food and art, like it's not like polarized topics. They can come together and then we can blend them. So that's what we're kind of aiming for. And palette. That's what.
Lisa.
Would you want to develop some sort of conjunction with Yelp, since it seems like they would go hand in hand together?
That's probably our best exit strategy right now, is we think that our missions are very complementary to each other, and it would be really cool to be maybe acquired by them one day. Haley?
Did you guys think you'd actually go through with it, for like, you did this for the first work start, but did you think you were gonna actually do it for the second one?
Yeah, we've been talking about this since India.
Really?
It's our voice. Yeah.
We're really passionate about it.
That's so cool.
I think Bridget had a question for you.
Do you run into any challenges working together? Or you do?
A lot, yes.
Just using the software for the wireframing, we couldn't really do. There's some formatting issues and just bouncing around ideas. Sometimes we butt heads, but yeah, we solved them in the end.
And half the design work, I have an iPad, so it doesn't work on an iPad to begin with. So we're like rotating, shuffling, like computers.
How long do you think it would take before you have like a prototype or like MVP?
Next work sprint, we're hoping. We're gonna try this all together.
So just to clarify, you plan on like carrying this further after college?
Well, I think my co-founders are planning to go back to school personally, from what we talked about, but at least I hope to continue with it. I'm really passionate about it, and any help that they would continue to be a part of it.
Do you guys plan on still being part of it somehow, or are you guys going to just focus on school?
Well, my plan is to somehow be involved in it. We're discussing it later though. Like it's still pretty soon to talk about it.
Yeah, I want to further pursue this until it lasts and then see where it takes me.
I think Leo wants it.
We always need more people to do that. All kind of different interesting things.
Thank you
All right,
guys.
excellent.